Welcome back, fuckers. Righto, today we're going to run through the GAU-8 gun, the cannon that the A-10 was built around. So let's quickly get our commands we're going to be using, or the keybinds. So your buttons you're going to need HOTAS master mode control button. Okay, you need that bad boy. You're going to need gun trigger first stage, gun trigger as well. Okay, so why is that down to there? Weird shit. So you need gun trigger first stage and then gun trigger. All right, and I'll explain why you need both of those things. So again, the Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS has got the 2 gun triggers, so you can press it once, like press it in first, and it goes to trigger or stage 1, and then you press and hold it, like you press it all the way in, it goes to gun trigger. So it's very handy. So if your joystick has got that, that's what you want to have on that one. And that is pretty much all you're going to need. So let's quickly go into the loadout, which is left alt and apostrophe, and we're into the loadout screen. So you've got options here: combat mix, high explosive incendiary, or target practice. Generally going to leave it on combat mix. Okay, make sure your gun ammo is at 100%. You want all of those freedom rounds going your way. And that is it. Okay, that's all you got to do. So make sure your ammo type is on combat mix. That gives you the best bang for buck, taking out tanks and all the rest of it. And gun ammo on 100. And then we'll go through your dismiss page, which we've got 1,150 rounds of freedom. Okay, that is that. There's a couple of other things you can do. You can turn on your master arm and your gun pack, and back here, this one, arm ground safety override cover. Turn that bad boy on, and if your master arm is on, you can fire the gun on the ground. All right, so just for Berts, let's just do that before we get near. And we're just going to zoom out just so you can hear the sound of this thing. They made it sound so good. Bob. Freedom, the Freedom cannon. All right, boys, I'll see you in the air, and we'll take out some targets. Right, guys, so we are in the air now. We've got a usual loadout, or a loadout I like to carry, but we're going to be focusing on the gun. So we're going to go into our dismiss page. So there's a couple of ways you can get into, well, the way to get into the gun, I should say, is you're going to press that master mode, weapon master mode, HOTAS master mode control button. Okay, you're going to press that, and it's going to cycle from CCIP, CCRP, nav mode, and gun. So we're going to cycle till we get to gun, and you can see we've got our gun pipper right there. So we're going to cruise on over to our target area now, and I will show you the mighty gun in all of its glory. So as we're cruising in, so the target's still down on that on the shoreline there that we've been using in the previous videos. We're going to go and shoot them now. Shoot them with guns. So cruise on in. All right. Do us that. All right. So the triggers. Again, adjust controls. Gun trigger first stage. What that does, if you've got gun pack, arm on, when you press the first trigger, it kind of stabilizes your aircraft. Okay, it stops the aircraft, just makes it a lot more stable. Okay, as you can see, pack 1 turns on, so it just stabilizes your aircraft so you can get a nice good bead on the target. So we're going to roll on in on this guy right here. So you get those 2 dots there. Let's pause right there. All right, so on our HUD, we've got the gun reticle. So we've got our range, 1.4 mile to target, to the 2 dots there. So the top dot is the max dispersion range and the bottom. So your bullet's going to land in between those two dots. And as you get closer, those two dots will converge. And then that is the spread, essentially. We've got our range indicator winding down. Okay, so the closer you get, the closer the dots are, the more accurate you're going to be. And that is pretty much it. So we've got pack 1 on, so we're stabilized. And we're going to go ahead and give this guy the good old sweet Burt in a second. Go line him up and T90 hit. And they angry. So we picked out the toughest tank out of them all. So now they're all on the move. They're all shooting at us now, like little bees. So the T90, that's one tough hombre. So we did 7% damage with a little Burt there. 10 rounds. 10 rounds? Oh no. How much? That little Burt. We're going to hit him again. Alright, so he just went to there. I think that's him. So we're going to roll in and we'll try and give him a good spray on this one. So it's pretty straightforward. Same gunnery practicing or principles in every other ground strafe thing that you want to do. The upside in the A10 is that it's got the gun pack, so it will stabilize and make it a little bit more stable when you pull the trigger. So really handy to have that thing done. So we're going to chop the throttles here, line ourselves up, get him in the rough area, and gun pack on. So we get closer. And T90 is done. Look at that. Look at that. T90 tank destroyed with a cannon. Had to give him a good spray. He's got some good armor there. Alright, so we've got some other soft targets down there, or softer targets. We've got one of each tank, the Russian tanks. That T90 is taken care of. So we'll go for... what have we got? We'll go for this guy. Right there. It's our next target. I think that's a BTR. Hard to tell. I mean, we could salute our targeting pod down there, but you know. T90 destroyed. Alright, let's chop the throttles. Roll on in. So you just want to be nice and smooth with your run-ins. Now, zoom in so we can see him a bit. Get ourselves wings level. %62 damage from a little Burt. BTR 80 is way softer. So don't know if that's enough to kill him. He's on fire. Yeah, he's going to die. So pretty much in DCS, as soon as they catch fire, they're done. They'll eventually explode. So if you see fire and smoke, they will eventually die. So that one is a good kill on that guy too. There he goes. Boom. Exploded. And let's pick out one more target. And then that'll do us. That's pretty much it, guys. This is the best part of the A10 right here. The ground attack. The cannon that everyone loves. And at the end of the video, I'll get like an external view of a gun run. I'll record it for you guys from an external, and you guys can hear the sweet, sweet sound and freedom. That is the GAU-8, because this thing sounds absolutely amazing in DCS World now. They've done a really good job. Oh, that T80. Oh, tag me. Hey, tag me. Fucked that tank up pretty good, but we're still up. So we've got a bit of ground fire there. Just shrugs it off. It's like, whatever, bruh. Whatever, didn't hit me. Prove it. All right, but that's the cannon, man. The cannon is super, super good. So again, to get your weapon selected, you press the master mode button, switch to guns, and then once you're there, to switch your gun cycles as well, or your gun sights, it is DMS right will cycle through the gun reticles if you would like. DMS right or left will cycle through them. So if it's not on the right one, make sure your HUD is soy, and then press DMS right or left to cycle through. And then gun pack, make sure gun pack is armed, master arms on. You should have on your dismiss page, weapons off green and 620 combat mix. That's how many rounds we got left. And that is that, boys. All right, I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you give it a like to let me know that you did. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as well if you haven't already. And lastly but not least, jump on in, come on and say good day on Twitch. I stream Monday to Friday at 1300 Australian Western Standard Time. So any questions you got, come on in, ask away, come and hang out, have some fun. Right, so I'm going to leave you guys with the last little bit. We'll do a sweet A10 gun run on the tanks down there from external view, so you can hear the sounds of freedom. All right, catch you guys on the next one. Laters.